Hey. My indicators say it is time for another stream. Hey, how's it going? Has the chat always looked that stretchy? That's like really stretched out, isn't it? I should fix that. That's like more like what it should be. Whoops! I accidentally moved my entire desk. I guess like right there? And then we take... what do I do? I take this... just add some numbers to that. Make that like 500. More like 530. Maybe 600. 600 seemed to be the sweet spot. Alright, what's up? Late night. So... I was gonna start a lot earlier, probably like an hour and a half earlier, but I was trying to find a file that we probably won't even get to, if I'm being honest. Maybe we'll get to it later this weekend. This weekend might be either crazy or not crazy at all, depending on the outcome of certain things. It is currently Techo right now in Pittsburgh. Techo, the biggest the biggest anime convention in Pittsburgh, and I have somebody scouting there. I have somebody scouting for vacant spots to maybe get me in. So we'll see. I'm not holding my breath, but either way, I have the entire weekend off. We're just gonna... if I don't get into Techo, hey, we got a big weekend. Big weekend ahead of us. If I do get into Techo, hell yeah, I'll be at Techo. Probably not, though. But how's everyone else doing? How is your Friday? It was a lovely night for a walk. I had a nice little walk, got the legs moving. That burn, you know, that good burn feeling in your thighs. Had a good thigh burn. It was really nice. I ate too much candy, so I had to go for a little walk. Now I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling alright. The breeze seemed nice. It is not very warm. It has cooled down significantly in the past few weeks. Hello, hello. Well, let's get straight to the main event, eh? So, I have a few things on the docket. Whoops. I just want... oh, whatever. Where is SAI? Here we go. So here's our checklist that we have. There's yet more tacked onto it, which was supposed to be just for today, but there's so much that I just added it to the main thing. So this is stuff that needs done. We need to finish 3D River, make a dog, make a bike. The bike is for River. Finish the HOA designs and CADA design for Cool Scene, and make a nicely designed map of Humston. That is where I was like, oh, where's my map of Humston at? Here it is. I've been looking for this file. this image file for so long. And let me just say, fuck Microsoft. Windows is goddamn worthless now. This file is exactly what you'd think it would be called. It's Popcorn Carne Map. That's what this is titled. Popcorn Carne Map, which is the very first thing I searched for. And Windows was like, no, you don't have that. Of course, now when I type it in, it says I have it. But earlier it was like, no, you don't have that. Nope, sorry. It's gone. Doesn't exist. Doesn't exist, sorry. And I knew for a fact. I knew for a fact that was false. So I had to go on a wild goose chase to find it. And I did. It took a minute though. We need to make this map into something that looks really nice and well produced and designed. And we need it to fit into this brochure. I've laid out some of the key points that need to be put onto the map as well. Because I don't think... I mean, I must have had the game in mind when I was making this map originally. I don't remember when I made this map. I feel like it was within the past few months. But I was looking through old videos, I'm like, when did I make this? It had to have been after Disc 2. But I could not pinpoint the stream where I made it. I definitely made it on a stream because I remember people like helping me with like how county lines worked in like the United States and things like that. This was a stream illustration. I just couldn't remember where it was. I couldn't find it. So then I was like, alright, I'm gonna have better luck actually looking for it on the computer. And I did. So here it is. We have a lot more to add to this. That's a nice looking map. Well, thank you. It could be a lot nicer looking. I wanted to sort of give the vibe of like a like an amusement park map. Let me try to find an example of what I'm kind of searching for here. Yeah, something like this. I want the map to kind of have this pseudo 3D kind of like, oh, here's where that is, and oh, here's where that is. You know, I want it to kind of have a fun, because this is going to be for a in-game brochure. So I want it to kind of give that brochure kind of vibe. Like, I love this. I want to go here. This is a small park. Look at that. It's got like a little water zone. I don't even know where this is. Cliffs Amusement Park. Where's Cliffs Amusement Park at? Plan your visit. Directions? How do you get to Cliffs? It's in Albuquerque! It's in Albuquerque, New Mexico. No kidding. Oh, looks like a neat little place to go. It's got a couple of things. What is that? Oh, is that one of those? Oh, they have. I think they have one of these at Kennywood. It goes real fast, riding around in circles. Bumper cars, of course. I mean, it looks small from up here, but when you go get down to it, it's a pretty nice place. A little kiddie zone. Is this what this is? Kiddie land, yeah. Love a good kiddie land. Love a good sky swing. What is this? It's like a little western area. I love this. This is wonderful. Oh, that's a much better way to move around. I'm actually moving. Oh. I tried to, like... Whatever. Anyways, I think I got off track. I get distracted easily. You know this. Minimize that. Put that away. I don't know how I'm going to translate that into this. I might need to sort of skew the map a bit. Or maybe not. I'm not sure. We'll work it out. I want it to also sort of be used in-game as well. Like, as the in-game, like, travel map. Or you can just easily be like, oh, that's where I want to go. Here's where I want to go. That's where I want to go. Let me figure out where I want to put this at. That'll probably work. Okay. Yeah. Right. I was making like a little goals for tonight, and then the goals for tonight got real long, and I was like, nah. Got the UI still. That needs worked on. The original map. I have that saved. So we got to-do list. We'll put that there. UI. Brochure. First off, I think we should get to these little fellas. I don't think I've shown them on stream yet. Check it out. She's in 3D now. What the hell is that noise? I thought I heard a weird thrumbling outside. She's doing yoga. Anyways, Naomi here is pretty much done. River is still in progress. Who are these people, and what did they do to River and Naomi? Well, these are River and Naomi. They're just going to be the board sprites. That's what I'm calling the critters and things. Board sprites. As in B-O-A-R-D. They're actually in the same file as the critters. So we have them proportionally accurate to what the critters would be. I'm going to have them rendered in the same way, because they're going to be... I mean, where's the dang old... We don't want that. No, get rid of that. It's going to be too much effort to open up the file, but you know the one I'm talking about. With the critters and the sprites and the whatnot. I have a snapshot of it here somewhere. What is happening? There we go. Like this. The people, and we're going to have at least River, Naomi, and Calvin. I want to have Calvin as well. I want them to be rendered in this same style, where they're going to be a 3D pre-rendered 2D, a pre-rendered 3D model that has been made 2D on top of a 3D. It's a process, but yeah, I think you understand. They're going to be rendered in 3D, put into 2D, and I don't need to explain myself. What? I don't need to explain anything to you. I don't need to. I don't think you appreciate my genius. Anyways, River here needs doing. Her hair, right? I just about finished her hair, or got close to like making her hair a certain way. I don't know if this is the hairstyle we want to go for here. I'm not sure. Do we want to go for like straight, because this is basically her Disc 1 outfit. Do I want her to have her Disc 1 outfit when she's riding her bike? The idea here is I want her to have a bike that she is the delivery person. She serves the same purpose as she does in the animations. You buy something from the Bloom Pop store remotely, she brings it to you. Is this a Super Plant Homies 64? I don't know what that is. Where's the mouths? So they're going to be so far away that I felt it was unnecessary to give them mouths. Although I suppose I could put mouths on if it looks strange afterwards. I thought stylistically it looks kind of fun, like a Final Fantasy VII. Do they have mouths in the little like walk sprites? Where the hell are the models I'm looking for? PS1 models. Oh, I guess they kind of do. Wait. They kind of don't. I'm getting mixed results here. There's so much Final Fantasy bullshit. I'm getting like fan creations on top of the actual thing. Show me... No, Final Fantasy VII, PS1, just no mods. Don't give me a... Oh... I was like, yes, Final Fantasy VII. Then it gave me a video essay about how Final Fantasy VII is old school. It's just like... A new era of American shipbuilding. This guy beat the entirety of Final Fantasy VII in under 3 hours? I figured this game was way longer than 3 hours. I guess it's kind of hard to tell because you don't ever really see their sprites super close up the way the models I'm talking about. Show me what I want. This is terrible. This is a terrible demonstration of what I was looking for. They're not gonna look that bad. there's like the models when you're in a battle that look kind of nicer, but then there's like the overworld models. Oh, here we go, hold on. We got another banger track going on. Why is he moving so fucking fast? I just want to see the model up close, Jesus. What is happening in this game, by the way? I've never played Final Fantasy VII. I'm seeing a bunch of scenes out of context. Oh wait, here we go. Show me that again. Here we go, yeah. This is the vibe I was going for. Maybe with less Popeye arms, but you get the idea. That's what I was going for. That is why no mouths. And also, very few of the critters have mouths. On the subject. They just sort of have. Oh, well, the deer is the deer has seen better days. But all the other critters just sort of have Muppety sort of appearances. They're just like blobby little creatures. Except for the bear. I think the bear has a big old, yeah. The bear is an exception. Yeah, I felt like, stylistically that just... Stylistically and, in terms of time, not time, what effort? Not effort. It would save me time and effort. Something like that, to not give them mouths. Calvin, on the other hand, I might need to give a mouth, because that's just such a... His big, shitty smile is his, like, defining, like, physical trait. So I might have to give him his big smile. Are we going for this? Do I even give her, like, a helmet? She's gonna be scooting around on a bike. Do we do the bike with a helmet? If so, how do? Why does she feel a bit bald? They both have so much hair. I don't know what you're talking about. What's with a little gray dude behind record? Well, as it turns out, I don't know if you're, how recently you've been to the stream, but... if you donate any amount of money, you unlock a royalty-free clip art anime contemporary female. That is what is currently behind me. We have, what is this? Teen female contemporary number 16. I sort of made her a bit more low-key, hiding behind me. But yes, any amount of money, you unlock a new contemporary anime clip art person. She doesn't have her flame, yes, good observation. I wanted to wait until I figured out what I wanted to do before I settled on that. Which side is her real hair? That's the real hair, okay. it's got a mirror modifier on it right now, so it's one half is like real and the other half is like fake, kind of. Have it be an animated texture that always faces the camera. What are you talking about? The, I mean, that's what we have for the critters. And it will be the same way with the, with these, people sprites. Have her walk her bike in, the helmet could be hanging off of the handle, the way she doesn't need a wearing helmet version. That is a good idea. That is a good, like, workaround. That is a workaround. Although, in my mind's eye, I am envisioning her on the bike, and she's like, she is sort of in a hurry. Like she's a quickster. She's going around, going real fast to places. So she's zooming on her bike, stops, delivers the thing, asks for a tip, yes or no to the tip, and then she's off, like real fast. I want to do that. So if I'm doing that, I want to give her a helmet, because she's not totally reckless. If I'm giving her a helmet, how do I fucking do this? And what does a helmet look like? These are all excellent questions. If you refuse to give River a tip, she'll wreck one of your plants. So the idea with the tip mechanic, as I've worked it on my head, is the more often you don't give her a tip, the longer it takes for her to get to your garden. So if you tip her regularly, the amount of time it takes her to get to your garden is significantly less. But if you don't tip her incrementally, she will take longer and longer to get to your garden until it's basically not even worth it to use the delivery service. Bike helmet. I think that is a funny... I think that's funny. I don't know how that would go over. Have the helmet cover the flame, but also have a flame decal on the side of the helmet. Loving where this is. Loving where your head's at. I'm kind of thinking, yeah, the kind of this, like, where's that helmet at? Give me like a good, yeah, perfect. Can I get this? But then, hold up. Am I making a game or just lore? Depends on how you look at it. kind of both. We'll just say that, yeah, sure. Bing, bang, bada boom. Open, image, mesh plane. Really should make this damn thing transparent, huh? Naomi's hair reminds you of Jello. She's got a mohawk. Mohawk, Naomi. There's a style. Naomi, what are you doing? I feel like there's something there. There's something to that. I bet I could work that into like a usable style. Naomi's having a midlife crisis. That is, yeah. This is not a good look. Is that an accurate early 2000s bike helmet? Good point. Did they have this kind of bike helmet in 2002? Kind of. I mean, we could take creative liberties. Just that general shape is what I wanted, with the sort of, I don't know, like a visor at the front. That's just a good look. I like that. How do I begin, even, with that? Dang. I should probably start going into river. Where is her hair? Her hair is in the Naomi folder for some reason. Yaha. No, not that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah? That does not seem mirrored. Why does that look so bad? There we go. I'm being reminded of what you did to River's boobs that one time. What are you talking about? What could you possibly be talking about? That is ridiculous. It is a ridiculous thing that you were saying. That is a ridiculous... Anywho. We want to bisect and... Let's start out being kind of boxy. Yeah, in fact, let's give her like a Minecraft helmet to start with. That might make things a bit easier. We should give her ears. She needs ears. Of course. I love 3D Naomi. She's so cute. She was a lot easier to do than River is going to be right now, which is why I was like, yeah, yeah. Right about there, I would say, sure. That has the solidify modifier on it, even though it doesn't have... Oh, okay, weird. Sure, that works. Who's the thing behind me? I've explained it. I don't need to explain myself again. Excuse me. I would explain myself again. It's just, I have a weird anxiety of repeating myself and people being annoyed by it. Does anyone else get that? Like when you, like, explain something to the group, like you're explaining the board game's rules to, like you're playing a board game and you're explaining the rules to everybody, and then they, like, all get it figured out, and then a new guy, like, jumps in at the last moment, he hasn't heard any of the rules, and they have to re-explain the rules, and then everyone's like, ugh. That's what I felt just now. I did not mean to come off as rude. In trying to come off as less rude, I think I came off as more rude. Less annoying and more rude, I guess. I don't want to be the rude guy. Right, she needs a second ear. Scooby-Dooby, 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 Scooby-Dooby. Yes, perfect. This is all very experimental right now. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Oh, right. Mirror. Duh. Uh-huh, uh-huh. She needs a bit more, like, back of the neck support here. Yes. Do 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 do. Is this bisecting right? Should be. Any 3D models of the HOA Awayanators? I've not, no. Although we do need to get to that. That was on the list. Have I watched Nebula and Quasar? I don't know what that is. Is that a show? I have been watching the new like Adventure Time spin-off, and it's actually like I saw some like stink about it online, but it feels like good, wholesome, like season 1, 2, 3 Adventure Time. It feels really good. How many seasons did original Adventure Time have? It had a lot. Adventure Time seasons. It had 10 seasons, yeah. I figured it did. It went on for a while. And this new series they did, it feels a lot like those original few seasons. It feels nice. It's animated a little bit more, I don't want to say shittily, but in that kind of like budget way, where it feels like, oh, this was probably cheaper to make than how it was originally. But it still looks alright. Still looks pretty good. Nebula and Quasar is a web show. It's nice. Okay. Maybe I've heard of this. Nebula and Quasar? I have not heard of this, no. A non-existent canceled PS2 PC game. Oh, I see. Oh, that's fun. I should check this out. It's a web show based on an in-universe forgotten video game from 2002. Wow. Well. It almost feels like something else I've heard of. Honestly, I should keep it like flat. It looks better that way. Yep, I've come to terms that there are no more original ideas. You just make things and enjoy life. That's what I've learned. Na 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 na. Yeah. Okay, this'll work. This'll work. Honestly, it kind of just works. Just putting the hair beneath the helmet. It just kind of it fits. Maybe if we increase the size of the helmet ever so slightly. Bring it back a bit. Nah, right about... Yeah, no, that works. I'm not gonna have it be fluorescent green, though. Nope. Wrong color. Why did that... Oh, stupid piece of shit. How did that happen again? I did the exact same thing I did just now. Okay, yes, and then... Here we go. It's this track again. What is he saying? Who is that? Ooh, you know what? That like evergreen. That works. I like that. I like that. I like that. It should still be mirrored. Yep, very good. I could give her, like... little helmet wings. What's a character that has like a helmet like this? I feel like there's a character that has like a helmet that flies. Hey bro, how's it going? Hey bro, what's up? Just making a bike helmet. You know. I do like that. That little detail of the like ventilation holes, I guess is what those are used for. That looks pretty good. Add one more here just to complete the pattern. I have unfortunately become addicted to yet another game during a time-sensitive project. But I've been able to regulate it by completing a little bit and then playing a little bit. So it's been good. I got into lucid blocks. I don't think I've discussed this on stream yet, but lucid blocks kicks ass. I fucking loved lucid blocks. It's so much fun. Not sponsored. It's just such a good, fun game. And it gave me that feeling of wonder and exploration that I did from like alpha Minecraft, while still having an insane amount of depth to it. This is me with Elden Ring right now. I'm so sorry. It's a struggle, because like doing a big time-sensitive project is stressful, and you want to have time to unwind. But when I get into something that's so much fun, it's so hard for me to not think about it. That was Satisfactory for a little while there. I got into Satisfactory during, I think it was Disc 2. Like, the later half of Disc 2, I started playing Satisfactory, and it critically, it critically ruined my productivity. Lucid Blocks, I feel like I've been able to, put down pretty healthily, though. It's just a lot of fun. It's like, I beat a boss and you get that rush of, woo, I did it, yeah. What kind of game is it? Upon hearing that name, mine goes to puzzle. Lucid Blocks. Hell, I could even play a little bit on stream. Speaking of procrastinating. It's so much fun. It's like, think of LSD Dream Emulator married perfectly with Minecraft. Like, a perfect marriage of Minecraft and LSD Dream Simulator. Satisfactory is a dangerous narcotic to play. It is. It really is. There have been a lot of games where people are like, oh, this is like LSD Dream Simulator. Lucid Blocks captures the feeling of exploration of Dream Simulator way better than any other game that's been trying to emulate it, no pun intended. It feels so much like that nostalgic feeling of first playing both Minecraft and LSD Dream Simulator. It, gave me nostalgia for those games combined. It was such a weird feeling. I found this biome in the game that looked so much like a dream that I had as a child, and I had, goosebumps. It was such a feeling that I've never felt from a game in a long time. It's such an atmospheric, beautiful game. And it's not doing anything super crazy. It's super simple. It's just the atmosphere, the weird music, the graphics. It's just so good. So good. She's looking kitted up right now, yeah. Lucid Blocks is super neat and so much like a dream it's genuinely scary. Seeing the weird entities are so surreal. Also, yeah, the things that live in Lucid Blocks are genuinely threatening and scary. It's a game that elicits such a feeling of nostalgia and comfort, but also there's a lot of scary shit in it. Every once in a while, there's just a massive crystalline spider that comes out of the fog and just wants you dead. And sometimes they come in droves of 2 or 3, and they make scary noises. Not to mention that every once in a while, there's a block on the ground that's sort of out of place, and if you get too close to it, it also pops up and turns into a spider. Not like a cartoon Minecraft spider, but a realistic looking spider. And it's very startling. You've been playing the new Avatar fighting game that came out. Honestly, a lot of issues, but gameplay-wise, it's so good. Nice. There have been a lot of interesting fighting games coming out. There's that Invincible fighting game. I don't know if I ever got a consensus on whether or not it was, like, very good, the Invincible one. It looked alright. Is this extruded properly? What is happening here? Oh, no, it did. Okay, you know what? That's fine, actually. It extruded like a little strap. That's fine. Never watched Invincible, so didn't check it out. Fair enough. Invincible is pretty good. Although I don't know what they're going to do about this new season. Apparently this new season is supposed to be like the crazy like storyline season where they introduce well they introduced what's his name, the dinosaur guy, in this previous season. But everyone was kind of upset by how he looked. He looked kind of doofy. The dinosaur guy. Dinosaurus, I think is his name. He looks so cool in the comics, but they kind of like simplified his design in the animation, and he looks just kind of goofy. Lucid Blocks has entities in it that perfectly evoke the I can't see whatever is in front of me clearly, but this isn't good. And it's so rare in a video game or any other media. Yeah, there's like noises that come out of the darkness, and you're like, oh, there's something coming for me, isn't there? Or like, why there are footsteps. You hear footsteps, and you're like, oh, what is that? That's scary. It's also a game that I think benefits very well from... It just prioritizes exploration over, like, staying put. Which I think is a super duper plus. The game basically very early on gives you access to a block that gives you a pocket dimension that you could just build a home at where nothing can hurt you. So you're constantly carrying your home in your inventory like a backpack. You have an infinite pocket dimension in your inventory that you can just travel to, and it's a safe haven. While you go back to the real world, and you just keep exploring. I think that is such a good idea. Because the real world of Lucid Blocks is a threatening, horrible place. But it's so much fun. I'd say that's pretty good. She's got a dang old helmet on. Maybe we could put some stripes or something in it. Somebody suggested a flame. I think that might be a bit too ambitious. She looks like a horse jockey or something. No, that's just ridiculous. We need to keep it something on color. No, maybe we just don't. Maybe we just don't. Yep. I think that's fine. What we need to do is figure out the origin points and parent everything correctly. Because right now, Naomi I got pretty locked in. All of her points are properly animatable. Like, her hair behaves like it should, her arms and her hands behave like they should. She could do a little can-can dance. Like so. River, her ankles don't work right, so we need to fix that. Which is a tedious process, but we could work it out. We can get rid of this now, don't need you. We'll name this helmet so we don't lose it. And we put helmet in river. And we can toggle it on and off. And it's like nothing even is happening. That is bad. Perfect. We will need to... It does annoy me that you can't have River wearing like a piece of headwear without the question coming up of where is the fire at? Which is a very valid question, because if she doesn't have her fire out, she's not in a good place. And I've had illustrations before where she has like a helmet and her hair kind of comes out into like a ponytail, and the fire comes out of that. Maybe I'll just do the lazy thing and have it pop straight out the top of the helmet. I might just do that. That might end up looking the best anyways. Can I apply this modifier, please? What's happening? There we go. Oh, didn't need to do that. That's what I wanted. River eat helmet, helmet in river. What? Cute 3D models. Well, thank you. This is very random, but I remember that you had the Wonka video. Do you know of the Wonka Flash game thingies? I remembered some shit last night, Lamau. I did do a stream where I streamed, like, every one that was backed up on Flashpoint. That was fun. That's, I think, one of my more successful, like, stream VODs is that Wonka Flash game compilation. In fact, this is such a weird thing, but sometimes my family runs into Jack Stauber because he's local to the area, and they know that I like Jack Stauber. And I say, if you see Jack Stauber, don't bother him. Let him live his life. Let him be. Let him live his life. But apparently Jack Stauber, my sister met Jack Stauber, and my sister was like, "Hey, my brother made a video about you," which already I'm like, "Don't say that, don't say that." I wasn't there, so I couldn't be like, "Don't say that," but she said that, and then I guess he was like, "Oh yeah, I know. He did that thing about the Wonka, the video games, the Flash games." So, I guess Jack Stauber knows me as the Wonka Flash games guy as well. So that's an interesting that's an interesting anecdote. I guess I should be happy that he doesn't, like... At least I don't think he resents me. He looked into me enough to see that I was playing Wonka Flash games, and I guess he watched a little bit of it. So I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. When was this? I can try to fish it out of your channel. It's if you go to my channel and you go to the live tab, it should be closer to the bottom. It's the thumbnail is pretty obvious. It's playing every the title is like playing every Wonka Flash game. It was a while ago. It was before I had like the big high production like VTuber, like all the stuff you see right now. It was way before then, so it was like not quite as nicely produced. You thought I gave River a do-rag. Let me sculpt this. Why can't I... What is happening? There we go, Jesus. Why can't I sculpt the bottom of it? What is happening? Oh, that worked out pretty nicely. If I saw Jack Stauber, I'll be like, oh shit, it's Jack Stauber, and pointing at him yelling. You see, that's the problem. That is exactly what I don't want to be. That is exactly what I do not want for Jack Stauber. Because I feel like he probably has gotten that several times. Once or twice might be cute, but like 100 times? That's gotta be exhausting. That's... So, please be respectful. See, that works. Her little dongles coming at the top. It's a little bit stupid, but it works. Yeah, all of these people, Jack Stauber, Randy Sprout of Ham on Rye, the CEO of Ham on Rye knows about me. I don't think Menlo Smith knows about me. That would be extra strange. Although I really wanted to, like... Well, I think when I was doing the video for Wonka, I was trying to reach out to see if I could somehow get in contact with Menlo Smith. At the time, he was like 93 or something when I made that video. So he is an old ass guy. So I don't think he was gonna like Skype with me, you know. But I made an effort to try to get in contact with Menlo Smith because that would have been fun. For those who aren't aware, Menlo Smith is the he was basically the inventor of all the classic Wonka candy. Sweet Tarts, Fun Dip, Spree, Runts, Nerds. 3D Pyramid Challenge. That shit is scary even today. I remember being genuinely frightened while playing that. Trying to figure out a way to render her flame. Do I want to do it in 3D or do I just make it 2D? Let me try something. Yeah, hold up. This might work pretty nicely, come to think of it. Okay. What I need is for this to be tracked not by that camera, but by the other camera. Track to not that, but this. Yeah. Okay, so check this out. It's not even working correctly, of course. Bing bong, bing bong, ding ding dong. Okay. So here we have a little bunny rabbit. This bunny rabbit has the formula inside of it that makes it so it always tracks the camera. So all I need to do is replace this bunny rabbit with River's flame. Which I don't think should be super difficult. I need to go into SAI, find the bunny sprite sheet. Bling 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 bling. Spring spring bling 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 bling. Yes. Okay, so here's how the bunny sprite sheet works. It's like a very long strip, like a long strip of film reel that has all of the bunny's animations on it. And when you go into Blender, into, what is it? That's not it. No. No, I think it's under shading. Is that it? Yeah. Right, yeah. So, we'll just do that, and then... Yeah, that's how it works. So, the film reel is basically being run along this plane, invisibly. And every time I change the value of the number, I change what animation is currently being put onto the viewport. This is how the bunny do. Anywho, let us go back into SAI. There's probably a way more efficient way of doing this. In fact, there definitely is. I saw recently an Instagram reel that was like doing exactly what would be the most efficient way of doing this. Basically, like, it actively tracks 2D like sprites in 3D space, like actively. It's not like any sort of passive tricks, or maybe passive active isn't the term. It, like, imagine River is all 2D. No matter where you rotate, she's always, all of her like animated like 2D bits are always facing you. Like, no matter what. And there was an Instagram reel that was showing this, and it's like, pay $30 to learn the trial for how to do this. And it's like, I know what's gonna happen. They're gonna show like a tutorial on how to do it, and it's gonna be some like fucking like physics level trigonometry, like rocket science to get this to work. Just give me like something to copy paste. Please. Give me the formula to copy paste. It took me so long to figure out how to get this formula to work, to where the bunny always faces the camera. This is the camera, and it's the bunny will always face the camera. That took forever. These 3D models are far less polished than the Rodney Strawn 3D model. Well, they're not really supposed to be, they're stylistically supposed to be a little bit low detail, because they're going to be seen from a distance. They're sort of matching the vibe of the critter sprites, which are kind of doofy and low detail. There's a you know, a reason for these things. Isn't it called a bob when it follows the camera? A bob. The only bob I know is a builder. And he's friends with a crane. Okay, anyways. Let's just take this. We'll go into character sprites, River, and we'll call this River Fire Sprites. And from here, probably won't need any more than like this many. We want to make sure it's kind of thick. I can't get to any of the other things. What's happening? Please, SAI, work with me. Okay. Too thick. Still too thick. Right about there should be fine. First try. So we take that. This is still very, like, experimental. I'm not sure if this is going to look good or if it'll work at all. Give me... River. River? Where's her flame at? There we go. That'll work. Borrow that. Wrong. Here we go. Now we just take that, and we make a bunch of those. Okay, we need to reverse the... Oh my god, my voice. What is going on with my voice? I need some water. Pronto. Ugh. Yeah, it's gone. As I was saying, we need to reverse directions. There's going to be a lot of flames. There's going to be a lot more than just that, so... Damn. Lego. 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 What a tune, by the way. Lego Island had some insane tunage. Like, they went so hard. Lego, Lego. Lego. Whoops. Okay, now comes the exciting part. Yeah, boy. Shoot, it's gonna be difficult to get these all aligned. Okay. How do I... Wow! Yeah, boy. No matter what I do, it's going to be a tedious process. We'll get there. It's not going to be that bad. I'm basically using the first flame as a template for where the other flames get placed, so that when it goes into Blender, it won't be jarring, it'll all be a very smooth motion. You'll see what I mean later. It's basically like aligning the film reels to make sure that they are not jumpy. Jumping around. Jump bump, and get down. Which means a lot more rabbits are gonna have to be obliterated. Oh, banger. Nope, wrong one. What is happening? Do not activate Cortana. What the fuck are you doing? No! No! Absolutely not. I don't know what the hell keyboard shortcut I made to try to activate Cortana, but no. I had to set up a new PC recently, and I was disgusted by how, like, it was like, oh, log in with your Microsoft account so that we can cater ads to your preference. It's like, motherfucker, no. I don't want to be catered to. Let me use my goddamn computer. What are you talking about? Alright, here we go. River Fire Sprites. Okay. Now, what we do is we go back into Blender. We take Bunny Sprite here, replace it with wherever the hell I put fire sprites at. Would be under R. River. What did I call it? Just it should sort these by most recent. Why doesn't it do that? Banger. Oh my god. I just named it. What was it called? It's River Fire Sprites. Reach? It should be the longest file name in this folder. Did I save it to the... It might be looking in the wrong... That's probably what the problem is, huh? Yep, there it is. There we go. Look at that. Okay. Check it out, check it out, check it out. So, this should have the same constraint on it that makes it follow the camera. Very cool. It looks a bit wonky from that angle. However, anywhere that the camera is facing, the fire will also be facing. So, what's a good way to demonstrate this? Sure, like that. Parent that to that, which would mean... Yes! Like so. The flame will always face the camera. Very, very good. You need to make sure that, I guess it's closer to the center of the the wick area. What does it look like from straight above? You don't want to look straight above. Straight above, it's the illusion is kind of broken. But here's where the real magic happens. Check this out. If I did this correctly... Yeah, baby! We have a little film reel of flame animations. And we can loop that, and it'll look pretty cool. It'll look pretty cool. Very nice. She looks a little goofy with her bike helmet on. But you know, ignoring the fact that that's not attached, she looks pretty darn good. I'd say that's a rousing success. Now what we can do is connect her bones to her body correctly, so that she isn't just a floppy mass of unattached limbs. Also, these have a mirror modifier on them still. Let's get rid of that. Separate, please. Thank you. Origin point. Thank you. Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled is easier to emulate now. I may be able to experience some greatness. Hell yeah. Easier in, how recently easier are we talking? I haven't looked up, any new developments in the, CTR scene. But, if we got some, like, actual, genuine, cool shit again, that would be nice. If we could, just straight up play it on PC. Like, the same way Viva Pinata is now extremely playable on PC. If they did what we have for Viva Pinata for Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled, I mean, I would be set for life. And give it, like, some kind of online capabilities. Like, some kind of, like, I don't know how it would work even. Like, net play. It would just be so much fun. It would probably be open to a lot more, like, bullshitters. There we go, look at her. That's how ARMS should work. Alright, I just have to go in and surgically attach the origin points to where they need to be. Apparently the Viva Pinata recompilation project just got a huge update, and I still need to check that out. Hell yeah. She's pounding her fists together, ready to punch her lights out. Make her dab. You can't see it, but she's giving you the middle finger right now. She's like one of those high flyer dolls that you get for Christmas and then they fly into the fireplace. Okay, that's... I still need to work at one of my biggest, like, Blender hurdles, still, is, figuring out how to make hips work right. I still have not been able to figure out how to make hips dynamically, like, move independently of the rest of the body. The hips are, like, the anchor point for all of the models I make. Like, everything else you're able to move to a certain degree. But all of these are tied to the hips, which are just, like... they're bolted in. You can't move the hips independently of everything else. But you can. I'm just too stupid to understand how to get that to work. And as soon as I figure out how to get that to work, then we're in business. I followed tutorials on, like, how to make it work, but everything I do that the thing says to do, it just doesn't work. I feel like I'm being gaslit. That's kind of a weird thing. Okay. Yeah, no, that's not quite right. That's a bit better. You make the hip bones connected to the backbone. I don't know if that's correct. I think you might be gaslighting me. I do the things that the tutorial says, and then the model just breaks. Or just nothing happens. There she is, she sits. Oh, I should... Ooh. I hope that doesn't break anything. I should apply all transforms on her hair. It didn't break anything. Excellent. That didn't break anything either. Awesome. This has a bit of a glare on it. Am I able to get rid of that? Yeah, excellent. Hope my computer would be able to emulate Crash Team Racing Nitro Fuel. Naomi would look cute in a yellow raincoat. She absolutely would. She's just... she's a friend shape. Look at this. This is what Naomi looks like when she's ejected out of the windshield of a car. Oh no! Okay, this needs this modifier, which I just learned how to do without messing around, which is awesome. Love that. Cell shading, thank you. Awesome. Cool. Naomi can survive car crashes. These models would go crazy for an album cover being real. I mean, we'll use them for a lot of stuff, not just the board sprites. For a while there, I was considering doing animations with sort of simplistic 3D models like this. Probably won't do that, just because I feel like if I want to make an animation like that, it ought to be in 2D. With the 3D instead of all 3D. Gotta stick to the mixed media. Okay, take this, take that, and this, and that, and this, and oh wait, these need to be separated. Thank you. Whoop. Naomi adopts the Mario long jump pose. That was the... She's doing a BLJ. Yahoo! Yahoo! She just needs a staircase. There we go. I think she's all attached. She's all sewn together. The hair is a little funny, but we could deal. Speaking of albums, how's our Alien Pop Star from Midnight Scran? If I'm not mistaken, Stereo Contact, the full album, is out right now. should have mentioned that. Hold on. I think you can buy the CDs. Like right now. Let me look that up. Well, it's on Spotify, Apple Music, it's on everything. It's on flippin' Amazon. They got it on Amazon. My album... That's crazy. The album art that I helped make is on Amazon. That's crazy. Yeah, they like printed CDs of the album. It looks so good. I thought for a while they were telling me they weren't going to use it as the album cover. But then I guess they did anyways. I don't know what the whole deal with that is, but I think it's hold on. Midnight Scran. Maybe they're not for sale yet? Let me check their Instagram. It's the culmination of all our work. We really appreciate it. First time we're getting physical. You can now pick up a Midnight Scran CD on our Bandcamp. Ah. Oh yeah. Can I get a picture of that? Let me get that. I want that picture. Give me that. Yep. Thank you. Booyah. Check that out. That looks pretty spiffy, if I do say so myself. I even like the CD art they did. That's a cool looking CD. It's like a broken plate. I like that a lot. That's a nice looking album right there. You could own this. This could be yours. Let me give you the link. Bandcamp. Stereo Contact. In the first ever Midnight Scran physical release, our new album is now available on high-quality CD featuring a psychedelic cosmic design housed in a transparent jewel case. Each copy includes a flippable cover sleeve and custom broken saucer printed disc. Every CD also comes with a free Midnight Scran sticker and button! Thank you for supporting independent music. Includes unlimited streaming of Stereo Contact via the free Bandcamp app. I'm sending the link to that in chat. €13, and you too can own the Stereo Contact album. I've listened to it myself. It is lovely. It would be a good way to support the Midnight Scran guys, who have helped me out a lot. I'm sure they would really appreciate it. Can we see those stickers and buttons? It looks like the sticker is the little, the art I made, the album cover. The button, I'm looking here. Oh, here's how the back of the CD looks. Oh, that's pretty cool. You got a little, like, you got a really tiny SK88. I like that. That's a fun thing. It's kind of a combination of their original concept for the thing that they sent me, and then I sent them, like, my version of it. It was truly a collaborative effort. Look at this CD. That's a cool. It looks busted, but that's just the way it looks, and that's such a cool design. That's a really cool design. Such a cute collab. I'm still, like, in disbelief that this has happened. It was an honor. An honor to work with the Scranmans. They have been so good to me. Yeah, I'm not seeing the button here. I could ask them. I don't think any of them are awake right now. Nah, they're both asleep. Oh shoot, look at this. Mario Drawer just put into chat some fan art. This is Mohawk Naomi from earlier. You made it work. Honestly, that's exactly what I had in my head. I was kind of thinking the Mohawk would look like a prickly pear. Like a going like straight down the like center of her head. The like kind of flat looking cactus. That's what I imagined in my head. You nailed it though. It's wonderful. She's rocking out. I hate to call you out. That's flip that around. Otherwise, killer. I've become the hand police for so many artists friends that I talk to. I'm like, hey man, quickly gonna do that right now. Beautiful work, beautiful. Love this. Awesome stuff. Well, I will add that to the board. How does this board work again? How have I... This board is fucked up. We need a better way of doing the fan art. But yeah, thank you. That was from Mario Drawer. Thank you so much. I love punk rock Naomi. Can't get over how much it suits her. Yeah. She is a self-proclaimed party animal. Multiple boards, scroll board, board, scroll, scroll. Working it out. What was I talking about? Oh, right. Let me DM the Scranmans. Alright. I'll have an answer for you sometime soon. Hey, here we go. Check this out. She got the thumb replacement surgery. That's a killer Naomi right there. I love that. She looks like one of those sweet. What is it? Sweet rot. Sweet rot book. Is that what it was called? Yeah, the sweet rot. Like one of these weirdo, fucked up, like garbage pail characters. That's what this reminds me of. But like a way more subdued and nicer version of it. That's going right on the fridge. Back to Deltarune River and Naomi. Ooh. That's exciting. It was a fashion statement to have her thumb flipped like that. Appreciate the lifestyle. You're right. I should have been more understanding of her her life choices. Of having her thumb grafted in the opposite direction. I've become so hyper aware because I myself I've done the thumb thing, so now I'm so hyper. I'm like, is that right? I'm like, I look at my I look at my hands. I'm like, is that right? Is that right? Is that right? No, that's not right. Fix it. And now I've annoyingly like projected that onto other people, apart from myself. Alright, yeah, just to conclude. Stereo Contact. Out now. You can get physical CDs. That's so cool! My first album art. I'm pretty happy with this. It looks really nice. My art is on a CD, an album, an actual, real, official album. That is so cool. Do I still have the link? I do. You can get the CD at the link. All right. It was a mild diversion from this to work on that, but it was very much worth it. One for the bucket list for sure. I'll be honest, that was not on the bucket list, but now that it is checked off, I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, all right. I made album art. That's pretty cool. I wish them great success, so please. Please go, you don't even have to buy anything, just go listen to it. Go, like, comment, and subscribe to them on YouTube and Instagram and whatever the fuck. They're great. Midnight's grand. Love them. I mean, hell, do I have Stereo Contact? Let's listen to some Stereo Contact. I mean, fuck it. Do a little bit of cross promotion here. I think I have the demo versions of the song. Or the songs. Midnight's grand. stereo contact demos. I need to actually get the real version, the like final versions done. Where's the actual? Oh, I think this is stereo. This is called Happening Child right now, but this is the demo for the titular stereo contact single. Pretty funky. Hmm. Wait, that's not right. One moment. I would pay a handsome amount for some genuine record breaker arts for an album. RB arts for an album. Is that supposed to be record breaker? I don't know. I'm gonna assume that you're speaking about me. And to that I say yes. Alright, I'm in the process of retrieving the actual, like, genuine stereo contact tracks. midnight, have a good night. All you cool people. Well, thank you, Scribble Crow. You have an excellent rest of your night. We achieved nearly less than one thing on the list that I had prepared, which was finish 3D River. Good lord. This takes so much time. It's also because I'm distracted. Such is the curse of streaming. But hey, we got River. She's all rigged. She's good. She's good. She's good. Save that. Save that to all the places. Bing, bang. Overwrite. Thank you. Okay. On that note, I have to pee wicked bad. Where's Screaming Skull? There you are. Last we left off on the Screaming Skull. There was a skull and it screamed. I actually don't remember. Where did we leave off last? It was here, kind of, right? Yeah, we just saw the titular Screaming Skull. Gonna get going. Hope the stream goes well. Thank you. I will be right back.
is there?
What do you mean, what else?
A skull?
Jenny.
I know there was no skull.
Of course not.
Mickey says Marion cries at night.
Why, that childish, stupid...
Don't blame him. We both hear the peacocks. He, out of his love for Marion, wishes the cry to be from her. I, out of my sickness.
Now, darling, we've been all through that nonsense last night.
Don't you see? I've never imagined seeing these things before. To just stand there and see it. Have it turn out to be nothing. Eric? I want you to call Dr. Ann tomorrow in New York. I want you to take me back.
No, Jenny. Now, it may sound selfish, but don't you see, having you to love, I'm happy too. I don't want to lose that. Now, in the morning, Mr. Snow will be here, and we'll tell him. He's very comforting. And I think he'll agree with me.
About what?
I think it's Mickey. You see, he hated me from the first. Marion was his friend, and when I married her, he thought I was taking her away from him. And now that she's dead, taken away from him forever, I suppose in that childish mind of his, I'm responsible for that. And now, because you're my wife, and in Marion's house, he hates you too.
I don't think Mickey's responsible. He's not quick enough or clever enough.
And who?
Myself. It's all in my own mind.
We do need somebody else, darling. We need somebody outside of the confusions of our love for each other. Now, the Reverend Snow will be here in the morning.
Who's in there?
Well, this much is real anyway. Look here, Jenny. You see, this is how you gouged your hand. You say you threw the skull down here where Eric is looking?
Yes.
Did you find anything, Eric?
Nothing yet.
Surely, Jenny, you must agree with me that anything as fragile as a skull would have been smashed to bits down there. And Eric has found nothing. And to assume that the skull would move of its own, all the way from there to the driveway door. Oh, no, Jenny, there's no reason for that.
Don't you see, I agree with you. Did Eric tell you I spent over a year in a sanitarium?
Oh, Eric told Mrs. Snow that you were very impressionable, but that's all. I know lots of people needing a rest go to sanitariums.
This wasn't quite that kind of sanitarium. You see, I grew up loving my father and hating my mother. Well, she never knew it. Something I kept to myself. She was very beautiful. Very gay, like her. Very much. And I knew she resented that I was not more like her. I used to lie awake at night and wish she were dead.
Well, that isn't very unusual. I understand many children go through such a period.
I was no longer a child. And one day, I got my wish. They were both drowned. I could still hear her scream. I was all alone on the little beach. And all I could see was the overturned boat on the top of the waves. And I kept trying to reach them. And the waves kept throwing me back. And then I could hear her cries no more. And then hours later, men came and searched for the bodies. They were never found. Next when this bad feeling started, this feeling that if I'd really wanted to, I could have saved them, but I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Would I really kill them?
Mm-hmm.
No, Jenny. You tried. You tried your very best.
Did. But thinking, begging, praying couldn't make this feeling go away.
Oh!
That's when they took me to the hospital. They told me I was cured.
I'm eating chips. I will be right with you in just a moment. I'm eating chips.
Mickey? Mickey! You go on. I'll be there in time for lunch.
Well, where do you think he's gone off to, Eric?
Who knows about Mickey? He might be hiding.
You looked at Marion's grave?
Mickey? Mickey! Mickey? 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 Mickey!
Eric, did you find him?
No. Where's Jenny?
She's with Mrs. Snow on the patio. Eric, I think I should tell you that Jenny has confided in me about the sanitarium.
Oh. Does your wife know? I told her Jenny was impressionable, but not that.
I haven't said a word to her.
Mr. Snow, you can do both Jenny and me a great favor by forgetting she ever told you that.
But, Eric, if it helps explain.
It explains nothing.
If I were you, Eric, I'd take her away. If she's so impressionable and that house frightens her so much, why subject her to it?
Look, I can't do a thing like that. It'd be the worst thing for her. Mr. Snow, it would be admitting she was sick again. I want her to be happy. We'll stay here.
Perhaps you know best, Eric.
See, I've got a simple and old-fashioned piece of philosophy. The only cure for her fear is to teach her she's loved. I mean, really loved. I love her so much.
God bless you for that. She's a very fortunate woman having someone like you to care for her.
I was about to blast,
Good night,
Oh, Jenny, Jenny.
Hey, you know what, fuck it.
You want to talk about penis videos?
Believe it will not happen again. Ever. Mickey? Mickey!
Eric. Eric.
Are you awake now?
What are you going to do with that skull?
Stop it, it wasn't his
Where did you
fault.
get it?
Leave him alone.
I'll take care of this, Jenny. Now, I know you don't like me, Mickey. I know you do anything to get us to leave here. This idiotic attempt to scare us as if we were children. It was you, wasn't it? Wasn't it?
No, not me, not me.
Get out of here. Get out of here. On.
Bwah! wish you'd apologize for me. Hey, how's it going? Welcome back.
You want to talk about penis videos?
Would you like to talk about?
You want to talk about penis videos?
Peanuts videos.
You want to talk about penis videos? You want to talk about penis videos?
Trying to... I just want to resize it, but he goes away too quickly.
You want to talk about penis videos? You want to talk about penis videos? You want to talk about penis videos?
That's all I want, right there.
You want to talk about penis videos?
There you go. Perfectly centered. Anyways, how's it going? Nice night. Nice night for some Scran. Let me make a new playlist now. Here we go. These are the final tracks off of Stereo Contact. Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh, that is nice. How much is the CD with my art on it? It is €13. Probably plus some shipping. I can send the link again. I need to find the link again. Give me a second. There it is. You can get the Stereo Contact, a real physical album, at that link there. You could also buy it digitally for €7. 7 GBP, whatever that is. What even is a fax? You know, I was gonna have, like, I still think I do, actually, come to think of it. There's a fax machine in my little microwave rewind set, and I was gonna have, like, a reoccurring thing where, like, comments would be printed out of the fax machine, and I would read them. But I do, like, microwave rewind things so infrequently, I never got to use that bit. Maybe I'll get to use it one day. Because personally, I don't even know what a fax is. It's like you email a letter to somebody, and then it prints it out. You're like writing a letter to somebody, and then it prints out in real time in their house? Is that the idea? I guess it made more sense at the time. Anywho. I guess I should make a bicycle, which is going to be a hell of a thing. Let me get some 2002 bicycle pictures. I don't need these, like, crazy racing bicycles. I just need a regular-ass bicycle from 2002. It's giving me, like, the strangest shit. Okay, I mean, bicycles haven't really changed much in 2 decades. Just give me a regular-ass bicycle. This is a pretty good one. Looking at, like, pictures of multiple bicycles, they don't look real. You know what I mean? They look like, they look fake somehow, like they shouldn't exist. I don't know what this sensation is. Oh, this is a good one. That's perfect. Will it let me import this? It will! Yay! Now, I don't personally think it matters a whole ton if this is a 2002 model bicycle or whatever. We're just taking this as just a general bicycle model, and then we're just gonna take some creative liberties to make it an original thing. I think what we can start off with are some Tauruses. Or the tires. Some Taurus tires. It's like an advanced phone call. The fax number would be transmitting your message you spoke, so when they received it would print. It can be programmed for professional documents too. I read that, but I didn't process like most of it. I remember this track from the demos. It was a fun one. Itadakimasu. Perfect. Need to go to bed? Have a lovely night. I want to make this bike, and we'll see how long it takes. Shouldn't take too long. I'll probably stop doing stuff around like 1:30. And then maybe, just maybe, I'll stream a little bit of Lucid Blocks if anyone cares. Depends on if there's anyone here to enjoy it. Is River capable of driving a car? She is very capable of driving a car. I don't think she has a valid license in 2002, though. It is a bit of deep lore that her license was revoked. Hey, check it out. lesbians at this hour? Non-canonical. That was a non-canonical event. What you have just witnessed is non-canonical. Like, is it just me, or does this, like, look weird? It looks like this shouldn't work as a device. the bicycle. It looks weird. Like, have you ever looked at a bicycle long enough to, like, think about how it exists? I can probably combine this whole frame into one thing and then apply all transforms and then hopefully add a bevel modifier that'll make it look good. That's the wrong tool. I like whatever that instrument is that sounds like a croaking frog. Can you hear that? Right. That tickles my brain in just the right way. Oh yeah. I've looked at words long enough to make them look like they shouldn't be words. Exactly. I've done that on several occasions. Excuse Excuse me, I just choked on my Baja. Ahem. Protein. 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 Dew. Mountain Dew. 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 See, it's like, what are words? I have a cold, I thinks I gotta get out and try out Lily's garden. Well, thank you for stopping by. And thank you for the lovely fan art. It would come out of... No, it'd be like, it would extrude from here. At which point it would extrude this way. Oh, what the heck. That's a bit better. Ring, 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 ring. Bicycle. Wow. I think that's about it for the frame. We combine all this together now, and then we apply all transforms, as you always do. And then we bevel? Not much of anything happens when you bevel it. That's kind of disappointing. Oh, well, you know what? Add the smooth on it, you know, yeah. Just adding the smooth shader on it just kind of made it way less square looking. That works. That works very well. Has anyone seen the new season of Rick and Morty? They've been on some like stinker seasons the past few years, but the like recent this season and the season before this one, I like found myself enjoying very much. I got that feeling again of like, oh, well, that's kind of funny and clever. That I got from like the first few seasons. I don't know if anyone cares about Rick and Morty anymore. Honestly, I'd probably be better off watching something good like Scavenger's Reign. Really gotta watch that. I've been putting that off for a while. Really gotta watch Scavenger's Reign. I think someone asked, but I didn't really respond to it. The visualizer of Haruka doing the lo-fi scene will be coming out at a later date. They mentioned something about that. It's still going? What's still going? I was not safe driving, now am home. Oh, well, wonderful. Very good, very good. Let's make this like a, is this the same? No, it's not. Okay, cool. Yeah, make that a very metallic, silvery. Yeah. And then we take all of this. That is not the color I wanted. That is the color I wanted. Should honestly just really exaggerate the size of the pieces here. Make it a little goofy looking. And give it a bit of goof. Oh, now that is nice. I'm gonna try something. If I add a screw modifier, Whoa! That is not what I had in mind at all, actually. I think I'll be way better off if I just do this like the stupid way. That works just as well. That's too much. You're gonna just go the simple route. Make it Mountain Dew green. I feel like she's already so green that more green would just be too much green, but we can try. Too much green might actually be just enough green. We'll have to find out. Okay. It's gonna be kind of difficult to animate the pedals, because the pedals themselves need to stay straight and level while rotating. That's gonna be a pain in the ass. There we go. Close enough. Wait, we need a seat. Shit. Arguably the most important part. That just naturally kind of became the right shape. Huh. Very nice. That's a bike. Look at that, that's a bike. Does she fit on it? I think she just about fits on that. Hold on. I'm making a duplicate river just for bike things, just for a minute. Is this all in the river folder still? Looks like it is. Wait, is it? I don't think it is. It is not. Should absolutely be in the river folder. What is all this? What is that? What did it just select? Oh. Her ears and the nodule. Yeah, that needs to go in the river folder, for sure. As well as that, yes. Okay. I listened to a lot of this track in animating that visualizer.
Local atmosphere reads N2 78%, O2 21%, ASCO2 and H2O 1%. Life form carbon-based. SK88 is unresponsive. There is extensive damage to the craft. 1042 clearance.
.3D tutorial looking river.
Rating of 50% power. Communication system.
Yeah, I'm imagining she rolls up on your garden. She looks up at you, like the camera, with like an outstretched hand, like gimme, 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 gimme.
I will remain on board while maintenance is acquired. I can keep updated through local communication. Nuance
There we go. Look at that. Pretty good. Pretty good. Did I eat pasta tonight? You know what? I haven't, but that sounds marvelous right now. Making a nice pot of Alfredo. Ooh. 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 I just got a new sauce from the grocery store. It's like creamy Alfredo with like a touch of caramelized onion. And I'm like, whoa, what is that going to taste like? So that's going to be a new taste sensation. It might suck. Like Alfredo with onion? I don't know about that, but I'm willing to try it. Ah, my spine. Honestly, you bringing that up might have shortened the stream by like 45 minutes. I'm like, oh man, I do kind of want Alfredo now. Honestly, if I take this... and just have this be like the dedicated, like, normal river sprite, which probably won't ever get used, because the joke is that she will never be, like, in the garden as a partner. Like, you will never become good enough friends with her for her to be a garden partner. But I want to present the not the illusion, but the in the manual, I want there to be evidence that you can have her as a garden partner, but it's actually impossible. Like, it's some sort of bug in the game that prevents you from knowing or like getting full relationship points with her. Like, no matter what you do, it is impossible for you to have a like maximum relationship with River. In simpler terms, you can't be River's girlfriend. It is impossible. But I want it to be presented as if it was intended to be possible, but it, for some reason, isn't. I think that is an interesting concept. The true ending involves fixing the bug. But really, you have Naomi, so you're all set. Oh no! Damn! You don't want Naomi, you want a River. Well, you might get what you want Eventually. The aftermath of this trailer will pave the way for a lot more Popcorn Carne content. Well, shoot. We did the bike. Still need to make the dog. I guess we can make the framework of the dog. Dog. I have a general idea of how I want the dog to look like. I want him to be like a shaggy dog. A lot of hair. I should have a reference picture. Should always have a reference picture. Yeah. Nope. There we go. Perfect. Some of that. There's some good pictures of this particular dog I'm looking for. What is this breed? Oh, it's just German Shepherd. No, that's not right. Old English Sheepdog. Didn't we already hear this track? Did we listen to the whole album already? That was fast. Get yourself stereo contact. Now available. At the link below. I'm sure everybody has already seen this link, but do it. Shoo-ba-doo. Shooby-dooby-doo. That image is called... Yes. This is the dog I want. It's gonna be a tricky... It's gonna be a tricky one. The music video doesn't have Haruka eating ramen noodles. That's just for stereo contact to the single. You gotta wait for the rest of the tracks to come out. It's coming out. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I do not think Calvin is romantically interested in River. I shouldn't really be giving away this information. I should just leave you to speculate. That's something I gotta train myself on, because if any of this ever takes off, I have to, like, teach myself not to do the Gooseworks thing and just, like, give away lore on Twitter. Like, lore that should have been in the actual, like, story. I'm projecting. I need to maintain a bit of mystique. I have to maintain that mystique. Mystique is important. What do you think Gooseworks' next project will be? No idea. I'm sure they would love a hot minute away from any sort of what's the word? Self-directed project, maybe? I can see them doing, like, a killer soundtrack for, like, something else Glitch is working on, or just, like, something else in general. Like, as a composer, they are top-notch. I've always said that is their best quality. Have I watched any movies as of late? I saw, like, the first 30 minutes of Iron Lung. Gotta watch that. I feel like I did see, like, a full something recently. I can't remember what it was, though. Hmm. I did see a stop-motion short film called Wander to Wonder. That was nice. It was a 15-minute short film about little people. In a rough situation. I need a way to make him feel like more... I'm trying some stuff here, hold on. Nope, wrong button. That kind of helps. Yeah. Oh, that's good. We have his little mouth up here. Give that a bit of rotation. This dog does not, like, have ears. Where are his ears at? They are buried in there. Guess I can cross making bike off list and finish 3D River. That's good. Okay. With that, I feel like we have the framework of the dog. I'm feeling a hankering for that Alfredo, but I do... do I want to play Lucid Blocks on stream? Do I? I could play it for like 15 minutes. 15-minute Lucid Blocks won't hurt. We got some good stuff done today. Let's review. Look at these guys. Looking so nice. Look at her. Looking so nice. Looking so cool. That is a good river. That's a good bike. Oh god! Okay. Let us save to all of the places that needed to be saved to. Gotta make a habit of that. Okay. Let's see, how do I do this? Oh, audio. We don't want audio. We want an actual real ass video. Yeah, there we go. Alright, you should be able to hear the game. The game is a very atmospheric, nice sounding game. It's also a scary sounding game sometimes. Do I have a darker version? Oh yeah, I do. Oh yeah, I forgot I did this. Oh yeah. This game deserves the dark overlay. Alright. Guess we can minimize foobar. Yeah, there we go. Oh, now we're looking real good. I love this game. This game is so much fun. I'll give you a little peek into what's going on here. So this is my little personal pocket dimension. This is where I come to escape from all of the hell. I gathered all this grass to bring here. So normally you just start out with like a pillar. And you just an ocean. Very, very similar to to the Microwave Rewind like Ham on Rye Island. Over top of an endless ocean. In a weird void. This game like takes after my brain in a way that I love. It just looks so cool. So yeah, you start with like this pillar, and then you just make stuff outside of it. So this little guy here is a little jump point. Gets me back up here. Now this is a very bare bones like construction of like just storage of things. Just because the game isn't super it's not super focused on like aesthetically pleasing like home structures. It's a lot more about like I don't know, exploring, finding weird stuff, and like combining them alchemically. I'll show you what I mean. So here we are in the real dimension. I think I remember just fending off a bunch of horrible monsters. These guys here are, I think they're usually pretty chill. Like they're neutral unless you attack them. They're just sort of like mannequin guys. But the game like directly encourages you to attack and kill everything, because everything you kill, you see all that little aura that comes into my little Magatama. The more things you kill, the more experience you get, the more you level up, and as you level up, you get a lot of really nice like opportunities to up your skills, like your health. You can get health bonuses, which are huge. And that is going to be necessary for defeating the final boss, which I just recently encountered. I love this biome so much. This is what I was talking about before. This so vividly reminds me of dreams I used to have. Down to like the checkerboard, the dark fog, and oh god. Holy shit, what the fuck is that? I've never seen that before. Oh, that's horrifying. Oh, what did I do to you? Oh, Jesus! This game is scary. This game is very scary. Oh, there's several of these things. This is the first time I've seen these. I've been in this biome like a lot, and this is the first time I've seen these weird spiders. They seem like neutral though. I'm kind of... Oh, they're spitting like little... They're spitting hearts? Oh. Wait, are the hearts... I think the hearts are good. I think... There's an item you get called a love wand, and it shoots hearts like that. Are you mad at me? Are you mad at me? You seem mad at me. You seem mad at me, come to think of it. I'm gonna try to attack it. It's probably gonna be no good. It's really scary looking. It's got a weird static effect on it. It doesn't look like it should exist. And it does drop a love wand, okay. Or friend wand. So I learned that it's another one of those guys coming. The friend wand shoots hearts, which heal people. So it's essentially kind of useless in a combat scenario. But I guess if you have like a friend, I haven't had a mechanic recently where you can get like an ally. Maybe there's something like that. These things are hellish. I hate these things. They just sort of come at you. Can't get me in here. And they fucking dash like that. I hate it when they do that. And they scream. I leveled up. Ooh, accumulator is nice. So you can upgrade how much you can have in a stack of items, which is really useful. You can increase how much you can be underwater, pretty useful. Or you can increase your hearts, which is probably what I'm going to go for. I want to, like, max out my hearts as much as I can. I feel like that's going to be the key to... Ow! What the Jesus! I don't know what the deal with these guys in their aggro is, but, sometimes they're really chill, sometimes they just want you dead. I don't know if they work off of, like, a, like if you hurt... Like pigmen in Minecraft. If you hurt one, they all, like, come after you. Jesus Christ. I don't know if it's just this biome or what, but these guys have been relentless. And they just, the way they move, I hate them so much. They're so creepy. So, I have a spawn point in this biome, so let's just go exploring. Missed it. So I got a little grappling hook. That can that grapple me to places. Alright, we're in the flesh grid. Oh. There's some interesting things over there. I mean, look at this. Like, individually, there's not a ton to look at. Like, what's happening in this flesh grid place? Not a whole ton, but just like as a passing artifact, it's such a spectacle. Like, there's nothing useful to gather here, apart from... This is a processed meat block, I believe. Which is a pretty common thing. You see these blocks a lot. And the biomes in this game are a lot of places like this, just like strange, repeated structures. Very dreamlike. Whoa! And some of the biomes just look straight up normal. And those are some of the nicest looking ones. I gotta find a nice grassy biome. They look so good with the shaders in this game. It just looks so nice. Oh, wrong button. This little bee guy lets you glide, so you don't take enormous fall damage. So the goal of the game is to, well, for one, level up, and two, find these things called Tiamana ley lines, which are these really sparkly, glowy blocks that are usually attached to some kind of elaborate set piece. And when you find them, it gives you a little, like a little rosary bead. And I just got my last rosary bead last night. And then the next, the next ley line you find takes you to the final boss, who absolutely obliterated me. I guess it's worth mentioning, this game's crafting mechanic is so weird. So, this is your crafting table, basically. You take any two objects, as long as they're different objects, you put them together, and it creates something else. And you can keep doing this. You can just keep on combining into new weird shit. I feel like, hey, I saw a video about blasphemy capsules. I think those are useful. I don't know how I made that. What was it? How did I just make that? It was clay plus... How did I just make that? What is this? I made a shell. See, this is what I mean. Like, what the f... I love it, and I also hate it, because it is so difficult to record what the hell everything makes. And there are thousands upon thousands of different, recipe combos. It doesn't make a ton of sense to me, but I think that's part of the point. I would love a mod that just sort of, tells you. Oh, here we go. Look at this guy. I love these guys. Druid dirt block. Sometimes when there's a block that's sort of, it looks out of place, it'll turn into a spider. Sometimes it looks just like that. If there were this grass block right here, sometimes that's an indication it's a spider. Nope. Nope. Those guys are the worst. The spiders that disguise themselves as blocks. Just the act of exploring the biomes and the way the game looks. It's a really nice blend of both really peaceful, interesting exploration while also being stressful and kind of oh, what's you gotta be wary, you gotta be prepared. It's a really nice combo between comfort and discomfort. new flesh biome. Woohoo! Oh, that's bad. Did I accidentally go back towards, like, my original spawn point? There was a flesh biome near my original spawn. Am I gonna be able to make that? Nope. Oh, thank God for water. Yeah, this looks very similar to the flesh biome from my spawn point. I have a new spawn point now with a really neat looking checkerboard place because I liked it so much I made a block that changes my spawn point. Might just be a completely unrelated flesh biome. I have wrapped around back to my spawn point on several occasions. And I don't think this game, like, repeats in that way. I think that was entirely by chance. Oh, what the hell? There's, like, some shit down here. There's definitely, like, an aspect of, like, oh, you should get more... like, look at that. There's like a pill structure. There's definitely something to that. You need more, like, lung capacity to be able to explore things like this. There's definitely some really neat underwater stuff. It's just so scary and dark down there, too. I'm not seeing anything useful. Nope, I might drown. Nope, we're fine. Let's see if we can find one more kind of interesting thing, and then we'll sign off. I just really wanted to go exploring. Whoa! Is it me or did the vibe just change? I've never seen these block before. What is this block? Oh, I can't pick it up because I don't have any inventory space. It's a zany block. I love the zany block. I gotta get me some of those. I wonder if it does the Minecraft thing where you're kind of able to, like, spoof. Yeah, you can spoof oxygen. Hell yeah, infinite zany. Uh-oh. And there's no real purpose, as far as I'm aware, to getting specific blocks. I mean there is. Some blocks give you access to certain recipes. I don't know about this zany block, but I just like the way it looks. What the fuck is that? Oh, that's just the water. I thought there was some, like, creature moving down there. Alright. I'm gonna place down my little pocket dimension. You have to remember to take this with you. You could leave this behind, and then you have to wait for another level up to get another pocket dimension. There's a way to craft it, too. It's a really complicated recipe that I need to look up. But yeah. Fun. fun stuff. I'm not gonna sort all the things into the chests, because that's just gonna be boring shit, but that's Lucid Blocks. I love this game so much. This is one of those games I wish I had, like, at 15 years old. I would have went nuts with this game. So nuts. Alrighty. Lucid Blocks has crashed. Very nice. I think that's a successful stream. I hope you have a good rest of your night. I hope you have a lovely sleep, a lovely dreams. Have lovely dreams that do not contain spiders. I hope your dreams do not contain spiders tonight. Unless you like spiders, in which case I hope you have spiders in your dream. Nope, wrong button.
Talk about penis videos?
Spoilers?
Ready?
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Have a nice night. I might see you tomorrow. Or the next day. We'll see.